What up, bitches? It's the misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant/review. Today, I'm gonna do a double review of the game's latest releases, the documentary 2 and 2.5. Okay, y'all know who the game is by now. Dope West Coast MC, and I'm not gonna go into his history. A lot of y'all know what his history is. If not, go look him up. The Game, back with a sequel to his seminal debut album, which a lot of people deem classic, the documentary 2 and 2.5. Let me do artwork. Here's documentary 2. You got him standing there on the cover. On the back with a lowrider. Open it up. Got him standing there. Gang rag, blood gang rag. There he is, walking down the street. Here's the inside cover. There's the back. That's documentary 2. Documentary 2.5. There's the back. Let's open this bitch up. Crip, gang rag. Get this out. This wants to fight with me. Open it up. There you go. There it is again. Here's the back. And with all his sneakers and shit. His Chucks. Alright. Production and features. Listen, I'm not gonna read all of them. You know how I usually do. Let's just do this. Let's go with what I remember. You have Bongo, Hit Boy, Street Runner, Mike Will, Will.i.am. You have one beat by the legendary DJ Premier, the Futuristics. You can imagine, I'm not gonna sit here and read them all off to you. Features. Wow. Okay, Kendrick Lamar, Dej Loaf, Shasha, Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, Will.i.am, Diddy, Absol, Marcus Black, Jelly Roll, Q-Tip, Eric Bellinger, Future, Sonya, or I don't know how to say that, Sanye, Kanye West, Drake, Snoop, Fergie. That's on documentary 2. Now for 2.5. Anderson .Paak, who's on here a couple times. Same with Sonya or Sanye. J-Rock, Schoolboy Q, Nas, Will.i.am is also on here. Lil Wayne, Asia, Scarface, Stacey Barth, Dion, DJ Quick, Seven Streeter, Micah, E40, Marcus Black again, Lil E, Problem, Ty Dolla $ign, YG, Ty Dolla $ign again, J30580, Mitchie Slick, Joe Moses, RJ, Scheme, King Mez, JT, John Connor, Busta Rhymes. Okay. Oh man. Pros and cons. Pros, it's the game. I love his flow. I've said this before, I believe he could hold an album down by himself. Not too much content driven on here. Not too many. There's a few tracks that are content driven. One of my favorites on here is Documentary 2 is Bitch You Ain't Shit, track 12, which y'all know how I feel when it comes to shit like that. Love that track. You got Dollar in a Dream, On Me featuring Kendrick Lamar. The Documentary 2, which is produced by Premier himself. Probably my favorite track on here. What else? Like Father, Like Son, Part 2 featuring Busta Rhymes. If you're a fan of the Documentary 1, you should already know what that's all about. The Ghetto featuring Nas and will.i.am. So he does have some content-driven tracks on this album. Cons, features, I believe this is fucking feature heavy, which is what I said about what the fuck was that album that he came out with? Was it Jesus Peace? I think that was the name of it. The Game, this nigga relies on a lot of features as of late. And, you know, when you're coming out with a sequel to something that a lot of people consider classic or seminal, you gotta come hard, man. And, you know, his very first album, The Documentary, was a great album, and I believe that the features were balanced on there. I mean, you had 50 Cent on there a couple times because he was affiliated with G-Unit at the time. You had Yayo, Mary J. Blige. I forget if Banks was on there. I haven't listened to that album in a while, but you know, it was great. It was very well put together. I could see why a lot of West Coast niggas, and you know, even some people over here consider that a classic album, something that revived the West Coast. And on this, you know, I admired The Game. First of all, it was a great idea, releasing a 2.5 a week later, you know, just for garnering for profits. I would understand why he did it, but I believe that he should have left it at one CD, because a lot of this stuff was I could have done without. And another thing is this that kind of bugs me about The Game. As much as this nigga name drops Dre, you would think that he would be knocking at this guy's door saying, hey, listen, my brother, you gotta give me some heat for this. And I understand Dre is a billionaire now. You know, again, I've said this before, Detox is not coming out. I don't believe it's coming out. I don't believe that, you know, I believe that The Game should have been hounding this dude for beats. You know, I imagine that Dre is sitting on a gold mine of fucking beats. As much as this dude has produced over his career span, he's got to be sitting on fucking beats. Listen, he's got to have some throwaways. Even that would have made this shit, if it was all Dre fucking beats in The Game. I mean, that would have fucking blew the West Coast apart, I believe. You know, so that's one problem. I believe that he should have been consistent with the production, especially with this being a sequel to the documentary. And that's an idea. You know, Game, if you're watching this, for Documentary 3, you should be stalking that man for fucking beats. Yeah, get him to just give. He doesn't have to be in the fucking studio. Just get fucking 15, 16 beats. Go to the studio and have someone else mix it down for you or whatever. You know, because I could just imagine this dude sitting on fucking beats. You know, that he's got from fucking the Chronic days all the way up to when he was sitting there with Melman producing a lot of shit. So I believe consistency kind of pissed me off with this album. But, you know, again, it's Game. You know, I'm going to listen to it. It does have that West Coast feel. But my rating of it, I'm going to rate both of them all together. I would give it, you know, probably like a 6, at most 7. Shout out to the game. Tell me what you think. Go cop this shit. Y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe. Support dope shit. And that's it. Peace, bitches.